But yeah, man, we're gonna roll on into the next topic, man. We got um we got Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes. You know what I'm saying? Share this
Okay.
screen, share this screen real quick.
Up these days, college pro.
Look at me, man. Do I look like I subscribe to pressure, or do I look like I applied? Apply pressure. We don't subscribe to it. If I was in church, they'd hit me then.
And then my follow up would be basically, you're mentioned for everything that comes up these days, college pro, whatever.
Yeah.
Is that just the
You
price
gonna
of
talk
winning?
like that with my AD in here? That's so disrespectful.
Sorry.
You gonna talk about me going somewhere with my AD in here? Yeah, they mentioned us with a lot of other stuff before we start winning too, didn't they? Did that? That wasn't fair, was it? Price. That's the price of everything. Yeah.
Coach Prime,
I'm
Philip
going with
Deuce,
that. I'm
well
happy.
off media.
I'm happy where. Hold on one second. I'm happy where I am, man. I'm good. I got a kickstand down. You know what a kickstand is? A lot of people don't in there, not of age, don't know what a kickstand is. I mean, I'm resting. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm enthusiastic about where I am. I love it here. I truly do. Next question.
So, that was earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Prime, you know what I'm saying, basically saying he's staying put. We'll see how long that shit lasts.
Because they was asking would he coach? Were they asking him would he go coach Dallas or some
Yeah.
shit? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, I think that with him saying that he's probably going to stay there next year. He's, you know what I'm saying, he'll be there next year. I still don't believe him. You know what I'm saying, that he in it for the long haul. You know what I'm saying. I just don't.
Right.
Being that high,
Man, Prime going to the NFL, dog.
you think so?
Prime going to the NFL, dog.
Hey, I feel the same way because how he did the HBCU shit.
Man, look, Deion Sanders do not. Deion Sanders is going to the NFL, dog. He's too. He is too. Like what he brings to entertainment. It's just he been that since he been left high school, bro. Like the man is just entertaining, bro. He don't need to be in Colorado. He's getting out of there, bro. And he's going to the NFL. I don't know where, but he's gonna become an NFL coach. And I can't wait.
Why?
Huh?
Why? Why?
But because I think that Deion Sanders is a great coach. I think the tell of a great coach is how is you able to motivate people to run through walls for you. And Deion Sanders, people were willing to run through walls for that man. And I I really believe that we need more players, more player coaches in the NFL too. And I think that he's one of them. And what he's going to bring to the sport is only going to make the sport bigger.
So I kind of feel like I feel like the NFL is out of the question. That's the one thing that I believe Dion on. He said he didn't want to coach men; he wanted to coach young men. I believe him on that, and he said he didn't. He didn't want to. He didn't want to coach people that made more money than him because they have a different attitude. He would still want to be an authoritative figure. So I kind of believe him on that. I think he'll take another college job. Because Colorado is Man, it's a lot of mountain ducks over there.
You niggas go, man. Y'all already.
Lot of mountain ducks, man. You might, but the the Colorado Buffaloes, they they played better than I predicted. You know what I'm saying? I think what they 8 the Colorado, they 8-2. And let's see, who did Colorado lose to? They lost to Kansas State, and they lost to Nebraska. Um, and the two games they got remaining is Kansas and Oklahoma State, and both of those are wins. You know what I'm saying? So they probably will finish 10-2. Um, nobody, I don't think nobody predicted them to have a record like that.
Mhm.
I'm so shout out Coach Prime. He I still not a fan of the move to Colorado and leaving Jackson State, but
Right, we touched on that, but then
yeah, plenty of times.
we all said that basically. So, but he there. I'm they was saying. He's a great motivator. He changed these kids' lives. You dig what I'm saying? I would like to see him in the NFL as well, but I don't. I mean, just like with me when I was coaching grammar school, like it was easy. It's easy to coach grammar school instead of coaching high school. And I think it's kind of the same when you coach college kids and then you go to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? The high schoolers would have felt like they know everything already. You know what I'm saying? The grammar school is like you can mold and teach them, and hey, we gonna do left hand layups today, and they can be mad, but I'm gonna teach you a skill. You know what I'm saying? And so I mean, it's shit like that. So I understand if you want to stay where he is, or just in the college ranks
Yeah,
instead of yeah.
if I was involved in any capacity in coaching in football, I would 100% unequivocally want to be a college football coach, not a
Hmm.
not a pro, because it's more job security in college football.
Right, right, yeah, yeah, definitely. Because you're molding. You know what I'm saying? Some people are really learning. You can teach some stuff. You know what I'm saying? When you get to the pro level, different levels, they think they know everything sometimes.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, if
I,
you
I
stay,
I understand what y'all saying, but wherever you go, you have to teach the game. Whether you whether you at a pro level or a collegiate level or a high school level or grammar school level, you still have to teach the game.
Mhm.
So I think um if I had to choose, I'd probably be a NFL. I don't think it'll matter to me collegiate level or pro. But if I had to choose, I'd rather do pro. Um, because
For
I,
for
I
you,
I'm a
for you,
schemes guy.
why?
I'm a schemes guy. I'm more of a schemes guy. I like to teach the game, but I'm a schemes guy. Like I would rather teach you how to make this scheme work in order to teach you how to play the game. You need to come to me knowing how to play the event. I don't want to teach nobody how to play it. I don't like I'm very impatient. So
No shit.
trying to teach somebody how to play the game the correct way will get to me. So I wouldn't want to do that.
But then you got to think, you being impatient, man, and you dealing with professional athletes. Motherfuckers don't want to hear that shit. Don't want to hear you yelling and shit all the time.
What
You
you
gonna have
mean?
to.
If you getting paid top dollar and see that's the thing I love about the pro level too. That's what I'm saying. Like um I don't want to be the reason that somebody's not making it to the next level. I want to coach people that's already at the next level. So we're saying that when you get to the NFL,
Gee,
all
that's
that
why what's the
crying and
name?
stuff, you can leave that stuff leave that. Like
That's why
I'm
what's the
going through.
name? They don't have a job. Van Gundy, Stan. That's why he don't have a job. Cause don't nobody want to hear all that goddamn yelling.
But Stan Van Gundy was yelling, trying to. He was yelling. I'm more so teaching schemes. If I'm gonna say something to you, it's because you're not trying to do the scheme of what we're trying to run right. That's more so. I'm not gonna yell at you for playing or living your life or something like Stan Van Gundy and like Chip Kelly was trying to make people live a life they wanted them to live and do this way and do that way. Like, nah, I'm not gonna be that guy.
Hey, D'Angelo, that's my homie. That's my brother right there.
Hey,
In the comments.
hey, the real Annie up.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it? You say that's not why. Why is it?
That's hey, you talking about MCs. That's one of the greatest ones in Chicago, my nigga. I'm
Hey,
telling you.
see no other. Why? Hey, you got to send me some of that music, Scott.
I'll send it to you.
Well, see no other. Say why was he wrong for leaving JSU? Because he lied. He lied to them. That's why he was wrong. You know what I'm saying? He lied to the people. He lied to their community. He lied to us as a race. That man told us God said.
I don't think he was wrong. See no other.
He was absolutely wrong.
He was not
Yeah.
wrong for leaving Jackson State.
Yeah, he had motherfuckers believing in HBCUs. And the nigga left on the first thing
I feel
smoking.
I feel I feel like Dion did what he posed to do for HBCU. He put light on it. He shined light on HBCUs. He did what he posed to do, man.
And he took it away.
He didn't take
Yeah,
it away.
he
He didn't take
fucking
it away.
did. He
He did
did.
not.
How you gonna
He
say he
did
didn't
not take
do
it
it?
away. He did not take it. They still have a
All right.
platform. They still have a platform where that you go watch these HBCUs and these colleges could start hiring more athletes that played in the pros than these guys that's just trying to come there and never played and trying to teach something. These players that you getting to come to these HBCUs will be excited to come play for the Ed Reeds, will be excited to come play for the Warren Saps, will be excited to come play for the Michael Irvins, people like this that might want to coach at that level that these places are not given a chance to, the Randy Mosses. You don't think people are coming to Jackson State to play for or come to Marshall College to play for Randy Moss? You know what I'm saying? These colleges, these schools need to do more of hiring these ex athletes.
That ain't
And
what. But he didn't. Man, we didn't had this conversation so many times, and I ain't gonna even lie to you. I enjoy this motherfucking conversation. He could have affected us more by being at Jackson State, bro. That
Yeah.
was a look.
I think
Look, Joe.
Dion
Joe, check
is
it out,
doing
Joe.
way more for us where he at now than
Joe,
he was at
Joe,
HBCU.
check this. Check it out, Joe. Travis Hunter is the best player in college football, right or wrong.
Yep,
He brought He brought that boy to Jackson State University.
he absolutely did.
Mm-hmm.
He absolutely did. I give you that. But how many primetime games was they on TV? These when Dion went to Colorado and he in one of these big conferences and they on ESPN every doggone week and Travis Hunter is in the Heisman. Travis Hunter wouldn't have been in no Heisman race at Jackson State University. He
So
wouldn't have been there. He wouldn't have been in no Heisman,
who
been able to
cares?
get a Heisman.
He
What you
he
mean? Who
who
cares?
cares? He was going.
That's his legacy.
He was
That's his
man. Don't
legacy.
nobody give a fuck about that. What they
Man, stop
maybe they
it,
do.
man.
Hold on,
Come on, man.
hold
You
on,
gotta
Joe.
stop
Joe,
doing
hold
that,
on.
man.
Maybe they do care about Heisman Trophy. You know what I'm saying? But the ultimate goal is to play in the league. We all know Travis Hunter was going to play in the league either way.
You
But
absolutely right.
let me see no other. You say apparently the university was doing some underhanded shit, so the same could be said for him leaving high school ball. No. High school ball, we ain't even talking about that. He went to college and so he could coach his son. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted to be a head coach at a university. But let's speak on the underhanded shit that the university could potentially be doing. What they were saying something about his salary. He wasn't being paid enough for something, or they agreed to doing something. I think giving him some percentage or upping his pay or something, and then do it. And that was the first sour taste that was put in Deion's mouth. But if I'm not correct, Jackson State University is a state-funded establishment. So just like Jim Calhoun in the University of Connecticut, when he went up, the basketball coach Calhoun, he went up and he took that to the state about increasing his salary. And Deion Sanders could have done the same thing. It was a point in time where Jim Calhoun was the highest paid state employee in the state of Connecticut because he took it up. He took it above, where it's supposed to be, not with the university. Deion could have easily. I ain't gonna say easily because I don't know that to be easy, but he could have went to the state of Mississippi and petitioned the correct way to get his
to get some more bread.
Yeah, to get some more bread. See no other say the mishandling of funds like Brandon Johnson. Hey,
Ooh, shit.
Hey, see no other. It was never Deion Sanders' business about the way the Jackson State University mishandled they funds or whatever. He's a basketball coach, and the only thing he could have been concerned about, should have been concerned about, is his salary and funds spent into the program. And money was being pumped into the football program. We saw that. We saw the locker room. We saw the field. We saw the
Deion did
uniform.
that though. Deion paid for that with his salary though, didn't he?
Yeah, you keep believing that.
You know what he said. That's what was said.
You keep believing that.
Well, we can only go off of what was said.
We just gonna listen to Deion. You know what I'm saying? Deion is what he said is the only logical possibility, huh?
No, I'm not saying that.
Then he already lied to us. Why should we believe him? Why should we believe him? He lied to us. He had.
I don't think he lied to us.
He went in our.
What you mean? How you figure he didn't lie?
How did he lie?
Joe, he went in our black children's living room and told them that he was going to take care of their sons, and then he bounced. He didn't take care of motherfucking sons. He took care of Shador, Travis, and Shiloh, nigga.
What you say? You sat in our living room, huh?
Yeah.
Motherfucker had Kool-Aid, all type of shit.
He told us he was gonna be motherfucking Cliff Hustable. He was America's dad for a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? He was America's dad. See no other say, would you trust Mississippi? A la Brett Favre. That's a whole different situation.
That's a good one.
That's a whole different conversation. But at the same time, he shouldn't have gave up on us, because he told us he already had a bag. It wasn't about the money.
Mm-hmm.
But then all of a sudden it became about the money. That's where
I don't think it became about the money. I think
if it didn't, so why would you? If it wasn't about the money,
because I think Deion knew that he could do more work for like it could, what he doing could be seen more on a higher stage, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean,
what?
You say what?
Hey, you build a stage, Joe. What you talking about? What you talking about? You build a stage. let's be for real, man. The goal should be, and I know it's a bit unrealistic, but it shouldn't be unrealistic. The goal is to bring awareness and keep our children within our institutions. And it has to start somewhere. And that boy lied and told us he was going to be the start of it.
Right.
He told him he was going to be the see no other three. Any college football program takes between 6 and 7 years to flip it, to gut it out. It takes 6 and 7 years to gut out a program. So 3 seasons ain't enough after you told us you was going to be there for the long haul. It's not enough. It is not. It is not. And it's gonna take for somebody to say, you know what, I'm gonna be that change. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it had to be somebody like Dion, somebody who was financially stable, didn't need the money, that we thought really care about the position that he putting us in. You know what I'm saying? But he proved that he was lying because he chose Dion in this situation when he was supposed to choose the kids. If there were see no other, if there was a mismanagement of funds in Jackson State University, so what? It should, because it wasn't about the funds to begin with. It was about the change. He was supposed to be the change. That's all I'm saying. He was supposed to be the change. It had mismanagement of funds got nothing to do with it. In my opinion, he didn't need the money. And Shador probably would have got drafted from Jackson State. Not if no, maybe not, because um he was there for 3 years and couldn't win the big one while he was there. You know what I'm saying? He lost. Or was he there 2 or 3 years? 3 years. Yeah, they lost.
Hmm.
They did not win the championship. And if Shador, I'm not high on Shador myself. If Shador was you you would think that Shador and Travis would have been able to win the championship in HBCU.
Right.
He said, "Why did Ed Reed leave Bethune Cookman?" Joe, you got that one?
Say it again. What you say now?
See no other say, "Why did Ed Reed leave Bethune Cookman?"
No. I don't know. Why did he leave?
Um, they it was about um some it was money issues and money into the program. But see no other. We already know that these HBCU programs, they don't have the money. So let me give you an example. Ivy League schools, Harvard, Yale, and all that. Those are some of the richest institutions in the world because their alumni give back.
Hmm.
Black people, we don't give back. We don't help. We don't make donations. We don't help each other. And those HBCU programs don't have the money. But again, Ed Reed, Deion Sanders, you are not in it for the money. Remember, you're in it to bring about change. So fuck Ed Reed too. He knew what he signed up for. He knew the conditions of the locker rooms and the fields and all that stuff at Bethune-Cookman College. He knew that going in. You selling us on weathering the storm and being the change. Because if they don't do it, if we don't get some of our big time players to go back and do what Eddie Eddie George is doing at Tennessee State University, I love it. Eddie George, he's weathering the storm because he ain't doing it for money. He ain't doing it for money. It's gonna take some more people to do that to bring about change. And Dion lied to us that he was gonna be that change. Hey, see no other. I'm shocked that you got those views. I wouldn't have thought that. But that's good. Hey, dope dialogue. Dope dialogue. These
Yeah.
universities have to be accountable as well. Transparency matters and might hold weight to people. Again, we fuck them, fuck the universities. It has to start somewhere. Somebody has to be the change at the end of the day. We know what that is. We know that those HBCUs, they're not playing with the type of money that the Power Five's playing with. But we hold them in high regard. You know what I'm saying? We weren't complaining before NIL with them Power Five schools taking all that money and not sharing it with these kids, and these kids ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now we want to hold HBCU accountable. Nah, it don't work like that. And I do believe they should be held accountable. Don't get me wrong, but I just believe that that's not of importance when you got the big dogs coming there to be the change. Because the first thing we need is to draw attention to those programs, and that's what Dion and Ed Reed and Eddie George and any other big name person that will come along to help. Because when Deion Sanders call your phone, or when Deion Sanders come to your living room, you gonna go play for Deion because it's Deion. And that's what HBCU need. They need name recognition to get our kids over there.
Facts. I agree. I agree with you.
Joe, you got a turkey sandwich or something, Joe? The fuck you doing?
Hey, this fun. Scottie Pippen Jr. can hoop.
Who winning?
Uh, Denver up 118 to 110 over Memphis, but Scottie Pippen Jr. can hoop, dog. Like I like his game.
Yeah, my bad, D. I was picking up some.
Westbrook got a triple double. He did. So yeah, Westbrook.
Hey Scott, did Boston win?
Yeah, I think so. I think so because I was just looking at it, but I turned though because I think they was up, and I don't like these funny ass courts they be having because they doing the play, and I don't like that shit. That shit was too green. But yeah, I think Boston. I'm gonna check it out. I think Boston won.
Hey, salute, see no other. Yeah, you're right. We don't know what happened. I just wish that.
Yeah, Boston won.
Hey, see no other. I just wish that somebody would just be the change and weather the storm. I just feel like we don't, us as a people, man, we don't own nothing. Like I'm gonna give an example. BET. I don't give a shit. How much BET was losing money. Bob Johnson shouldn't have sold that shit because it was black entertainment. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was something for us. Same Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons shouldn't have never sold Def Jam. Nigga, it's Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? You don't sell Def Jam to, you know what I'm saying, to no white motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got Jay-Z selling Rockefeller, and you know what I'm saying? We somebody got to keep something. Somebody got to keep something and let it be, and let it be ours. You know what I'm saying? We always build up some shit and then give it to them. You know, that's all I'm saying, man. Prime, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, Prime kind of let us down.
But what is the method behind selling stuff like that, though, D'Angelo? You have to
Capitalists,
understand that. It
capitalists.
ain't even capitalist. It's just we not supporting it no more. We're not supporting that stuff no more. Jay-Z selling Rockefeller because nobody is buying Rockefeller no more. And if somebody want to pay for it and he could get a some on the back end of that doggone company, he should. Why should he stay there until until he go under with the ship? Like, no, you don't do that.
So Joe, what I said
You
BET.
said we need to own something like
Hold on,
BT.
hold on. Let
You
me
said they was lose ratings.
let me
They was
hold on,
losing
Jay.
ratings.
Joe, hold on. I said BET as an example. I said BET and I
Mhm.
said Def Jam.
Okay.
And you come to me with you bring us some fucking Rockaware clothing line.
No, okay, we can use
You know what I'm
BT.
saying,
We can
nigga?
use BT. We can use BT. If the ratings are slipping, what you supposed to do?
Create, get your
No,
ratings up.
come on, man. If the stock is
You
falling,
get your
when the
ratings up.
stock is falling, you get up, you get from under it before you lose money. That's how it works. You don't wait till the doggone company ain't worth nothing and go broke.
So the programming at BET ain't changed yet.
The ratings
Shit.
did though.
The
It
programming,
did change because it ain't shit but Tyler Perry shows.
hey, that he Tyler Perry him.
It ain't shit but Tyler Perry shows. That's his network right now.
I feel like I think we say that too much. Like we need to just stick it out. But when we ain't supporting each other, how can we stick it out?
Hey Joe, we still supporting BET, champ.
Come on, man. We not still
I
fucking
don't,
supporting
because
BT, man.
I don't watch nothing on BET, but plenty of people watch BET, bro.
You can't be so pro black and
No,
then
no, I'm not saying that, but I'm a realist
I
though.
ain't
So
even said what the
you
fuck I say.
go ahead.
I ain't even
You
said shit yet.
go ahead. You finna say what?
No, you be all pro black and shit, but then saying that if you create something that's some black shit, it's okay to sell it. What
Yes.
D'Angelo is saying is like, hold on to. I don't give a fuck if you making money, losing money. This shit should be ours. That's
That
what
ain't
he's
how work.
saying.
That ain't how life
But
work
I'm
though.
saying what he's saying, and then you always try to have a
That's
moral
all I'm saying.
compass.
That's all I'm saying. I disagree with it. That's
That's
all I'm
because
saying.
the reason you disagree with it, Joe, is because you are about money.
It ain't even about being
I'm
about money.
hold
It's
on,
about being smart.
hold on.
It ain't. That's all it is. It ain't about nothing else but money. What are you talking about?
See, that's what I'm saying, Joe. You're about money, and I'm about power. It's a difference.
And
If you
that ain't.
own
I
a
didn't say
hundred
I
percent,
dis. And
if
that
you
ain't. I
own
didn't say I
100% of
disagree.
nothing, how much? If you
Hey,
own
I didn't say I
if you
disagree
own
with
a
you
hundred
either.
percent, if you own 100% of nothing, how much power do you have?
I got the power over me and mine.
Okay, but that's in your eyes. You could do that and not own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be like, I'm powerful and don't own shit. So why would you want to fucking go in debt to say, oh man, I own this? Like, no, you don't do that.
Because these niggas ain't going into
It's
debt,
people
Joe.
out here. It's
The people
I
we
know
talking
this.
about aren't in debt and not going into debt.
No, but if you make bad
Bob John,
business decisions, the rich people don't like to lose money.
Bob Johnson could have made his business to put out a better product. He didn't want to put out a better product. He wanted to keep feeding us that low level
He
ass
didn't want to.
quality
He didn't
content that
want
he
to.
was giving us
He didn't want to keep.
and get plenty of money from it. That's
He
what he
didn't want
wanted
to.
to do.
No, what he didn't want to do is keep putting money into something that the people that he made it for is not supporting. And I can understand that. Like you not gonna sit up here and tell me you create something for somebody and then they not supporting it and you just gonna continue to do it. Like, no, that ain't how
He
stuff work.
created that platform for himself originally. You know what I'm saying? It was a dope idea. I'm
It was
just
black
saying.
entertainment television.
I used him for an example, but it's plenty more. But
You don't get in the business.
somebody has to be the change. Like
I don't,
let me give you an example. If my trucking company is called Danny Friend Trucking Company. Now, if a truck for Danny Friend Trucking Company never moves again, that business gonna still exist because of the name Danny Friend Trucking. That is my father's name. That shit means something to me.
okay, but
So
you're not losing money if you're not running trucks though.
He
That's what I'm
just
saying.
said if
I'm
it.
still, go ahead, Scott.
No, I'm just saying. You just said if it never moves again, you not selling it. That's what you
I
just
know,
said.
and I understand that. That's cool. But what I'm saying is BT is not a LLC. It's not a transportation company. That is like that's a network. If he's
Every
not moving,
business
if
is a LLC. What are you talking about, Joe?
I'm talking about BT. BT it goes off of they it's like it's in shares and stuff like that. So if he could lose money on that. He have a big lump sum of money like invested into BT. So if that stuff ain't getting ratings, he's losing money.
What's the difference? I have a little bit of money invested, and you know what I'm saying. I lose a little bit of money, and which means I'll lose a little bit of money. It's just
Okay, you
playing on.
know
It's
the
just playing
difference,
on a
man.
higher height. He just playing on a higher
Okay,
scale. It's the same
if
shit.
we gonna sit up here and try to make a difference about if we gonna try to sit up here and try to argue that BT uh if we're gonna sit up here and have an argument that uh, uh a trucking business or a transportation business or is we trying to say it's the same thing as BT?
Joe, I'm just giving you an
No,
example.
no, I understand what you're saying about like we should keep our own. Yeah, of course. Well, how you know Jay Z don't got some stuff or Bob Johnson ain't got some stuff that he owned that's
I don't.
that LLC that in his mother name that he holds
I,
sacred to his heart.
I
How you
don't.
know he don't got that?
But guess what? Bob Johnson's original wealth came from BET.
No,
Jay
it did
Z.
not,
It
man.
hold on. Jay Z's original wealth came from Rockefeller Records. Um,
Oh my god.
Russell Simmons' original wealth came from Def Jam Records. That's what I'm saying. Like I would never. Why? Same reason why Jay-Z and Dame at odds now over Reasonable Doubt, because Reasonable Doubt means something to Jay-Z. It obviously means more to him than Rockefeller, Rockaware, Armadale, Title, and everything else that he didn't goddamn it got us to invest in and then sold it.
Cause it's his baby. That's his
That's that's
baby.
that's my exact point,
That's
Joe.
what we
That,
say. That's
that's my exact point.
No, but how you know Jay Z ain't got none of those though? Is what I'm asking you.
I don't know that maybe he does, but
Right? If
I'm
he
I'm
got
I'm,
some, then you're saying that. Then what you saying he should keep every one of them?
I'm not saying he should keep every one of them because I'm just saying I use those people as an example, Joe, I, because they're names that we know. I'm what I'm saying is it takes some of those type of people to dig their foot in the mud and say I'm here and I'm gonna be part of the change and and you know what I'm saying I'm gonna keep this in place for us so I could know that when we walk into Def Jam office, we know that Def Jam Records is a staple and a safe haven place for us because it was created on hip hop, which is ours, by Russell Simmons, who is part of us. You understand what I'm saying, Joe? That's all.
and D'Angelo. I used to tell my nephew, if all the top athletes go to HBCUs, it'll benefit us. And he was
Absolutely.
just like, no, because they locker rooms and this and this and this. And I'm just like, but somebody got to take a sacrifice. So we all, you know what I'm saying? In 4 years, you ain't gonna be in a luxurious thing. You ain't gonna be eating good. But so what? You doing it for the generation coming up behind you. And that's all I was saying. I
Yeah.
mean, that's why I understand where you coming from on that.
Somebody got to bite the bullet.
Yeah,
Somebody got to bite the bullet, or it's never going to be changed. And I understand when you when these kid uh when these kids go in these Power Five locker rooms, man, it's like that on the high school level. You know what I'm
right.
saying, dog? I remember when I went in my son high school locker room and weight room. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like goddamn it, I went to Dunbar. You know what I'm saying? I went in, I went in his locker room. I was like, damn, Joe, y'all got y'all name on y'all locker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
This shit look like the Bears, nigga. Like, wait, y'all got the weight room. Y'all got McDonald's in this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm like, what? I'm like,
That's
man.
crazy.
So I kind of see where my tax money was going. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Joe, we ate murder burgers and suicide fries every day for lunch. You know what I'm saying? Every day.
Yeah.
Hey, yes, see no other say Dame. Yeah, Dame, that auction, yes was yesterday for Rockefeller. Um, so Dame did a video. Nobody showed up to
What
even.
was it?
He auctioned off his 33% of Rockefeller
Hmm.
because he got a child support, you know what I'm saying, settlement on him, and he ain't had no bread to pay the child support, so the state made him auction off his percentage of Rockefeller, which is
That's
30.
tough.
Right. So uh he say Drake had made a bid for 6 million and then he disappeared, and some other people was talking like they were gonna bid, but no. So yesterday was the auction and not one person showed up. So the state bought it for $1 million, and it's just gonna knock off his child support payments, man. That was tough because he was like, man, make me an offer for it. Um,
Yeah, that's
And
crazy.
now and now and now it's, and now the state own it and Jay finna go buy it.
Mm-hmm.
of course, he just
That's
ain't.
crazy.
He didn't want to get Dame, and he didn't want Dame to have it.
And the crazy part is Camden was talking all that stuff like they was gonna bad for him, and now them motherfuckers hanging with Jay Z. They cool with Jay Z again.
Nah, but it it wasn't worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? That shit really wasn't worth nothing. Dame was just being an asshole to fuck with Jay-Z and Jay-Z vice versa. You know what I'm saying? That the rights to Rockefeller ain't worth shit.
The rights to fucking goddamn it reasonable doubt is.
Obviously not. Nobody bid it for the motherfucker.
Oh, I want that shit.
If
Yeah, right.
if it was worth some shit,
Yeah, like Jay Pac or something, nigga.
hey, see no other. McCool Maker bit the bullet. McCool Maker ended up playing about 2 or 3 games at Howard
Be right back.
University. Yep. I don't consider, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that was necessarily biting the bullet. He tried, but it would have took more than McCool Maker. I'll give you one better. Mikey Williams had committed to Howard, but he ended up decommitting and committing to Memphis, and then shot at somebody or something and had a court case, and now he at the University of South Florida, UCF. Like, it's gonna take more than one. Somebody, hey, see no other. Somebody needs to get up under the Martin Luther King High School Act and just say, look, it's 5 of us and we going to Florida A&M. They need to come together as a group, like King High School used to do, kind of like how the Fab Five did, and how Quentin Richardson, Lance Williams, and Bobby Simmons did at DePaul, and just say, hey, we all going there. That's that's what a group of kids, you know what I'm saying, should do. And but the only way something like that will work is if one of these big time, um, you know, rich famous black people put together a nice little NIL package for some kids. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't happening.
And we know that ain't happening because we don't do shit like that, and that's the problem. We don't do shit like that, man.
I don't think that's a. I just feel like they ain't got the money, man.
What you mean they ain't got the money?
Are you talking about? Are you talking about? Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody
Somebody got the money.
right.
Like
I see what you're saying.
for example, let me give you an example. When Mikey Williams committed to the University of Memphis, what's the nigga name? Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti gave Michael Williams $100,000 or something for some type of NIL deal with whatever his record label is. I forgot what it was, but you know what I'm saying? Yo Gotti gave Shorty some bread. That's somebody's gonna have to do that. But again, we don't help each other. You know what I'm saying? We want our kids to go to we want our kids to go to Duke and shit. You know what I'm saying? They lynching motherfuckers in North Carolina. Still, 2024, they still hanging niggas from a tree and shit in 2024. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy, man.